Plastic waste in our oceans is one of the biggest problems humanity is facing. This represents one of the biggest opportunities ever in human society. Hence, I teamed up with Teamseas.org for them to be able to collect $30 million to remove 30 million pounds of trash. And here is how you can make a business out of this. Coming up now. I'm Oliver and welcome to the channel AskMeStartup, where we talk about startups, small businesses and the world that surrounds them. Today's topic is a very important one. It is one that everybody should be aware of: plastic waste in the ocean. You are all aware that we can see trash everywhere around the planet. We need to take care of it because it is killing us, it is killing our planet. Let me give you some facts to start off, and then some business models that you can think of how to make a killing out of this current problem and to prevent it in the future. If we go back, for the 65 years that we've been using plastic, it actually started from soybeans and now it is derived from crude oil. We started with a production of roughly 1.5 million tons of plastic a year and are currently around 300 million tons of plastic. Every year, 8 million tons of plastic trash are actually going into the ocean. That is the equivalent of one large garbage truck every minute depositing its trash into the ocean. We have to stop this. We have to find better ways. And here is some help for you from business ideas, what we can do. First of all, I want you to be aware that big companies are struggling because they're afraid. They're afraid of you, the consumer, proclaiming that they should reduce plastic waste. They're also afraid of governments putting up new regulations. So you can see they're not actually motivated intrinsically in terms of we have to save the planet. No, they're afraid to lose business. But that is an opportunity for you to provide them the help that they are unable to provide themselves. You need to find a better and more profitable way to take care of solid waste disposal on land. If you are aware that 80% of the waste and trash in the ocean is actually derived from land, man, we know that we have a big problem. So you can deal with this by either improving the collection cycle or actually adding a fee to the sales of a product, which is then enabling you to spend that money to collect old products, let's say from sneakers, from clothing companies, from electronics companies, to take the trash to you back. Since it has already been funded, people have the incentive to do something with it. We're wrong. This is important because the companies are aware that they have to deal in one way or the other. They can wait for government regulation, which will be more difficult for them, or they can enhance you to build up a business that they can collect the material. Here, number 2, you can find ways to reduce plastic in the first place. I mean, yes, that will take off some of the businesses that already exist, but since they've been doing more harm than good, it isn't a problem. And we're disrupting the world all the time. Why not disrupting them and finding better ways than using plastic derived from crude oil that is actually non-degradable? As a side remark, today we know that 1 out of 10 sand corns on every beach on the planet is plastic. That should you start thinking, now how am I going to solve this problem again? Idea number 3, think of circulating products. We have to find a way, instead of using products once, like a straw or anything, how are we able to reduce that waste by circulating, by establishing a circulating economy? There will be great startups, and I'm sure you guys have fantastic ideas how to make sense of this problem and share them with other influencers. If you share these ideas on social media, I'm pretty sure people will love it, because if young people today are aware of something, it is that they want a cleaner and healthier planet. And one of the ways to get around this is to reduce the waste. Reusing stuff, of course, reduces waste significantly. So that can be anything from circular supply chain to recovery and reusage, as we've seen with sneakers, or sharing economies, etc., etc. So think through. Repairing might be better than wasting. Idea number 4, creating awareness where plastic is everywhere in, and that plastic might not be necessarily a hard, solid product. For instance, are you aware how much plastic is in your shampoo? Are you aware that the microplastic that we're seeing in our lakes, in our oceans, actually derived 90% from a shampoo bottle? Really? Yes, because they're liquid plastics that are everywhere, and we just bluntly use them because we're not told that this is a problem, and we're still putting it in the ocean. Yes, we have the big visible plastic problem, but then we add all the microplastic to it, which is actually killing our wastewater treatment facilities, which is killing small animals. For instance, if you love mussels and fish, they are full of microplastic. Why? Because these are filtration animals, and hence they accumulate everything that they filtrate. And microplastic is non-degradable, hence it is accumulated in mussels. Fish eat mussels, and then one day, if you are looking forward to your tuna, to your salmon steak, what do you think you're going to eat? Plastic. If you create the awareness, people have more power to shift the use of plastics that are non-degradable, and hence companies will shift. And you already, as I already told you, they are aware of the problem and they are scared like hell because they will lose big business if they don't change. And idea number 5, start a tourism project. I think there is no better and more efficient way to get rid of plastic else than motivating tourists to take care of the waste that they are seeing encountering themselves. I'm thinking of, you start a project, let's say a hotel in a very beautiful area, and you encourage the tourists to get one night for free if they deliver you, let's say, 20 pounds of plastic waste that they have collected themselves on the beach. This way, they will be so positively motivated, A, to save a little bit of money, B, to clean up the ocean, and then they can, show that to their friends. They can put it on Instagram, they can put it on YouTube, they can put it on any social platform that they think is relevant, and they will get a positive feedback from their peers. This has already proven to work in a small way in terms of, having free rental kayaks to go around rivers. And if you come back with a plastic bag full of plastic waste that you collected yourself while sightseeing, you get the rent for free. These things are possible. Think through where and how that could work for you in your local area or maybe worldwide, and you're gonna make a killing out of it. I can promise this. Now, I would really like to redirect you to teamseas.org in order to be able to remove 30 million pounds of trash. Please donate $1, and $1 will be the equivalent of 1 pound of trash being removed from the ocean. 1 pound that you can actually show to your kids, to everybody around you, that you have taken care of 1 small pound of those millions and millions of pounds that are out there. Please support them. Please click the like button and share this video so that more people get aware of the thing we're trying to solve here right now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna see you next time.